Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to Happy at Home. Today is Thursday, which means it's time for another Thrift Store Thursday, and I know you're excited as I am, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing I found this week was a cute little pillow, which was only $2.99, and it looks like this. How adorable. I'm assuming it was made for, Valentine's Day or something like that, but I just thought it was really cute. Love the fact that it was in red and it's kind of like got that distressed look to it. Love the side here where it's got like the distressed fringy kind of look, and it's made out of like this nice thick canvas material, which I absolutely love. It does have like a little hook here. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but I suppose you can hang it on a hook or something like that. But I just thought it was really cute. It's just a simple envelope style pillowcase, and I just thought it was super cute and I loved it. So I got it and I thought it was a really good price at only $3.99. And finally, a pillow that is like usable in my house. Like I could use this right away, which is not something I normally find. I normally have to make my own covers for the pillows that I find at the thrift store. So this was a good deal for me. So I'm very excited about that. So lately I have been looking for Pyrex. I love Pyrex, and in particular I have been looking for the colored Pyrex, particularly in the colors of red, blue, and yellow. But I haven't had much luck. At my thrift store it's mostly just the white basic Pyrex with, the little designs on the side, which I haven't really found any in the color or design that I would like, so I've pretty much passed them up. But this week I found a glass bake dish in this gorgeous yellow color. So to me that's pretty close to what I'm looking for. It doesn't have the lid, but it is a divided dish, which I think is very cute and could become very, very handy. I like to use like dishes like this to serve dinner in, that sort of thing. So I like these kind. I have another one this shape without the divider in it that I use quite a bit. So I know that I will get a lot of use out of this, and I absolutely love that it's got this bright, cheerful yellow on it. This was $5.99, which, is a little high since it doesn't have the lid on it, but that's alright. And it looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's a couple spots that are a little scuffy, but I haven't even cleaned it yet, so I might be able to get that scuff out. So I was very excited to find this, and I think it'll get a lot of use in my house, and I'm just so tickled. Now I just need to find the red one that'll match. That would be awesome. Alright, so the next thing I found was a two-piece item that is milk glass. And they are these little glasses right here. And they were $2.99 for the both of them. I think they are so cute. I don't have anything in this size. I thought this size would just be perfect for putting like a little floral bouquet in or something like that, or like on a bedside table or in just a small area. So I thought it was really pretty. I love that it's milk glass. I love milk glass. And I don't have anything this size, so this worked out perfectly. And it's awesome that there was a pair of them. So I could maybe use them as, together for symmetry. So I'm very excited about this. It doesn't have any markings on the bottom that I can see. But anyways, it doesn't matter to me all that much. I just think they're cute. And they're just in the basic hobnob design. And I just thought that was perfect. And very excited about those. So now that spring is here, my mind goes directly to summer and summer activities, and in particular camping. So for some reason I was at the thrift store this week and I'm like, you know what, I need to stock up my camper with some books to read, because last year I didn't bring a single book, and I was looking forward to reading like at the beach, because we go to one campground and we spend basically the whole afternoon at the beach every single day, the whole time we're there, and we're there for a week. So there's a lot of beach time at this one particular place. The other place, we spend a lot of time at the pool. So there's a lot of like water time and, just kind of sitting around and relaxing, and it's a good time to read a book, which I don't really take the time to do most of the year. So I was thinking I should get a few books that the girls could read, I could read, my husband could read if he wanted, or I could share with my mom or my sister, just so that we have something to read. Because, I don't know, something about going camping and sitting out in the lawn chair and reading a book, it's just so relaxing, and I love it so much. So, this year, and I did not want to repeat of last year when I didn't have anything to read. So, I picked up 3 books. I know this is kind of silly, but I just thought I'd share them with you anyways because it is something that I bought at the thrift store, and they were all $2.49 each. So the first book I picked up was by William Stewart Long, and it is called The Adventurers. Looks like this. It's a nice thick book, so I should have lots of reading. It's got super tiny writing, so I think I'm going to have to get myself a pair of reading glasses just for the camper also. But I am hoping that this type of book is what I would have read sort of back in my high school years when I was completely into like somewhat historical books, if you know what I mean. Like, they were fiction, but they were put into times that, you know, like during a certain war, or the Jamestown flood, or the Oregon Trail, or that sort of thing. I read all those kind of books and I absolutely loved them. So I'm hoping that this is somewhat like this. It kind of seems like it will be. So that'll be exciting. And I love it when you can learn a little bit of history as you're just reading, you know. So, and I don't like overly like romantic books or anything like that too. I like more adventure books, that sort of thing. Which brings me to my next book. I don't know if any of you ever read this series, but there is a whole bunch of them of different names. State by Dana Fuller Ross, I'm sorry. And I picked up the Wyoming one. Now, I remember reading these when I was in high school. There's a ton of them like this. And it just brings blasts from the past. I can't remember if I actually read this one. I probably did, but it's been so long ago that I probably won't remember it once I start reading it. But I love these because, once again, these were kind of like set in a historical setting. And then, you know, and it's adventure, and there's a guy and a girl, and, you know, that sort of. It's a light romance, but mostly adventure. So I loved these books. So if you haven't ever read these and you like historical kind of fiction, these are awesome. And these have been around, like, I don't even know what the copyright is on these books. What is this one? I can't even find it. 1979. Yeah, 1979 for this one. So, I mean, you probably have all seen these kind of books. But, yeah, I just think they're super cool. I've always enjoyed them. So I think that will be a really nice one to put in the camper. And hopefully I'll get my girls hooked on them as well. All right, so the very last book that I picked up is more of a, I would say a biography, but it's a historical book, and it is called Empire of the Summer Moon. It is about Quanah Parker and the rise and fall of the Comanches, the most powerful Indian tribe of American history. And I am super excited to read this book. It's from the New York Times bestseller list. It was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize, and I am very excited about this. I'm hoping that this is really good. I may not even wait to put this one in the camper. I might have to get reading on this right away, because I'm very excited about this one, because I love historical books like this. So, very excited about this one. This one actually was a little bit more. It was $3.49, which is okay. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that book as well. Can't wait to read it. Alright, so I have one more thing to share with you today, and this one I'm so excited about. I've been looking for refrigerator dishes for a very, very long time, and I finally found one. This one was $3.99. It looks like this. I still have the little rubber band on it here so that the lid doesn't fall off, but it's just got a nice glass cover. And I think it is so cool. I used to have one of these, much smaller than this. This is a nice large one. I had one probably about half this size, but it was the long and narrow kind. And I loved it, but it got broke. So I have been on the lookout for one. My sister found one probably a month ago, which she got to it first, so I let her, you know, and talked her into it, like, if you don't get that, I'm going to buy it. I told her, but she's like, you're going to like those, so you can try it out, I told her. So she went ahead and did it, And yeah, I was kind of bummed, but at the same time, I think she would like it a lot. And this one is from Anchor Hawking, if I can read it backwards. Yeah, it is an Anchor Hawking. And I love the design on it. It's got that kind of vertical lines, and it's just a really nice size. And I'm so excited. This has been like on my wish list for years. Absolute years. And this is the first time I've ever found one at the thrift store, so of course I had to pick it up, and I couldn't believe that it was only $3.99. So I'm thinking it's not very old. It's probably a newer version. I will have to look at the tag or the markings on the bottom just to see. But of course I can't read them right now because they are too little. But yeah, I'm very excited about this piece. Love these refrigerator dishes. I would love to get some of those ones that are like in the red and the blue and the yellow by Pyrex. But I've never come across those either. But one of these days I will maybe get some. So very excited about this piece. And yeah, can't wait to use it. I'll get it washed up and start using it right away. I'm thinking this will be really great for carrot and celery sticks, because I like to cut those up, put them in the fridge so we can just easily snack on them. So I think this would be perfect for that. So I'm very excited. Alright, so that is the last thing that I picked up this week. Nice little haul. Love all the things that I picked up this week. I'm very excited about all of them. Can't wait to break into some of those books to read and use some of those dishes that I found. And I'm thinking that these glasses are going to come in quite perfect for my spring decor. Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be really fun to put a little floral display on each of those or something like that. So that'd be really fun. Can't wait to use those. So I would love to know what you found this past week when you were out thrifting. So let me know down in the comments what you found this week. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.